Hi Aquarius, thanks for watching. This is a spiritual horoscope, so please take what resonates and release the rest. I'm switching things up. I actually just finished making some bind runes, which is a combination of multiple runes together that creates a new meaning. So I want to try these out to see what the overall theme is, and then we'll clarify with some regular runes and also some cards. So let's jump in. What does Aquarius need to know at this time? So for your current energy, you have this one, which represents being assertive. I don't know how that's coming up. There you go. So you really need to be assertive right now, and I feel it's on the work front that you need to speak up. So let's clarify that. What can we clarify for Aquarius? And what they're saying is speak up, but you also need to be patient with the situation. Is that like, once you speak up, things may not fall, like the dominoes may not fall all at once, but you're planting the seed is what they're saying, is that you're starting to get people thinking. Let's clarify this. Okay, there's a whole bunch of runes that just came in. So you've got Urus, so this represents perseverance. So with speaking up, and we talked about how you're planting the seed, you're slowly waking up other souls, and this is where being patient and being perseverant is important, because in the long run, the assertiveness is going to serve you very well, but you need to allow for things to fall into its place. It's like I just mentioned the dominoes, that it seems like they're starting to fall, but then like one isn't falling yet. And then there's the trickle from there. So it's like you're once you start speaking up, things will start falling, and there might be a pause, and then it's like the floodgates open up, and then all the other dominoes fall and things fall into its place very quickly after that. And you've got Taurus. So this is all about like a gateway and things changing. So this is where it seems that like how the energy changes very quickly. I feel that's further into the future, but for now, you're doing the best that you can by speaking up, and then things will fall into its place as you keep doing it and you keep planting the seeds, and then eventually you'll have that garden. So that's where you get that garden further down the line. But right now, you really need to be patient right now. And you've got Wunyo, and Wunyo is about joy. So this is, you'll find it's almost like you're finding a balance because you're speaking up, you're letting your opinions and thoughts being heard, is you're happy because of it, that you'll get some recognition, things will be said or mentioned. It's like in a meeting, someone will give you like kudos and give you the attention and recognition that you deserve. And you have Fehu, which is abundance. So everything will fall into its place when it's the right time. This abundance, it feels like there's a change and like a promotion coming in as a result of these situations that are presenting themselves. But it feels that getting there is further down the line. Like once you've, like we talked about how the energy changes, there's a pause and then the energy changes. This is where that's coming in, is towards the end of this cycle, but it is coming in, so that's where you have to trust. All right, what else can we clarify? What card is this? You have faith. So this is exactly, we said, like you have to trust that everything will fall into its place. And look, like this woman here is pregnant, so this is where you need to, it's almost like as you're speaking up, you're investing into yourself in terms of you're really showcasing how knowledgeable you are, how like you really are like a subject matter expert. And this is where having faith that in the long run, that's going to serve you. But right now you need to invest in yourself, that these new opportunities are going to come from speaking up. And look, like, I don't know if you'll see this, but there's all these interconnected lines in the moon. So this is where all the conversations that you have are important. You need to always find the positive in each situation that you're in, it's like being that cheerleader. And as you have those conversations and it could be something simple like the water cooler talk, but always speak positively about the situations, and everyone talks to each other some way or another, and that's where it's all connected. But if everyone always has amazing and positive things to say about you, this is where it's like once that happens, that's where the energy is moving quickly as a result from it. What else can we clarify? All right, you've got this one that just flipped over, and you've got beginnings. So Taurus says is a gateway. So this is exactly, there's new changes happening, but it's like you're not quite there yet, but new things are coming in. And it's like once you start giving out the positive to everyone around you in this work situation, it seems like the perspective changes. Instead of being so bleak here, then you see everything as this rich and positive situation, because like you've got here, which is all snow, and here you've got the summer. So you're changing not just your own way of seeing things, but you're also influencing others to do the same too. Because it's like when you start talking to someone and it's like they want to vent or do some gossip. But if all you're giving some positive, you're kind of killing that energy and that gossip, right? Because you're just being positive about the situation. It stops that negativity from flowing around. What else can we clarify? I'm being drawn to the 2, actually. So this is where, for these new opportunities that are coming in, it's like there's 2 candidates or something. So this is where having all those conversations, always putting yourself out there, talking to people, is like you'll be the preferred candidate, is what they're saying. That you will really shine and showcase what you're capable of doing, and not being afraid of speaking up, even if it's to, and it doesn't matter who it is, if it's your peers or if it's your leaders, that speaking up shows that you could be a good leader because you're always speaking the truth. You're always speaking your mind. There's always a positive way of saying it, but that's where all these soft skills that you have will really be put on display, and you're really getting a chance to show those. What else can we clarify for Aquarius? Realization. So look, it's like this giant keyhole. So this is where like you're opening up your own gateways. Everything is opening up, but it's like you're so close but yet so far, if that makes any sense. That there's like, I'm being drawn to all these mountains here, that there's so many, not so many, but there's a couple more things that you need to do before you get to this new opportunity here. But this keyhole, this opening, is you speaking up. And we talked about how things fall into its place, and there's different steps and like the domino effect, right? But look, you've got 2 and you've got 3. So this is where things are all part of a process. It's like what they're saying is that there's a master plan. It's all part of a bigger picture, but you need to go one step at a time, and you can't force things on coming in. That your soul's homework right now is speaking up, and then watch as things fall into its place. What else can we clarify? And you've got acceptance. So this is where, like, I feel like the dynamics change so much because you're waking everyone else up. You're planting the seeds, and this is where it's like teamwork, right? If you start only giving the positive, then the next person is only giving the positive, and I feel it transforms everything, and you'll be seen differently as a result of it, that you're giving the positive. There's even when you have some feedback to give, you're finding a way to say it that's not going to, you're saying, what I'm trying to say is you're giving constructive feedback. So that's where it's important too, that you can showcase that you can give feedback. It is constructive, and this is where you're really, I feel like you're really going to shine. All right, this is what I have for you at this time. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.